You need help. You play The Sims 4, but all your houses look like this. And it stresses you out. But today I'm going to be helping you make them look more like this. And we're going to do it with 6 easy steps to make your Sims builds look way better. Roofing edition. So, this is going to be a really cool video because if you are a long-time viewer of my channel, you will know that I did 8 easy steps to make your Sims builds pop a couple of days ago, and you seem to really like it, so I thought I'd do the same with roofing. So, without further ado, let's get into it. An essential thing to do on your builds is to put little tiny dormers into the roof. One of the reasons why your builds look so bland and so boring and why you need this help is because you're just putting one big piece of roofing across and then just leaving it. But what you need to be able to do is intersect multiple pieces of roofing just to make it look more busy, because the key to The Sims 4 is definitely clutter. And then you can put a window in it so it's like a fake room and stuff like that, and it just makes the house look bigger, it makes it look way more lived in and so much better. Something that I addressed in my last video was making little tiny rooms to add on to your house to make them look a bit better. This applies here as well. What you can do is add like a 3x2 room to the front of your house and then build it up and just put like a roof on the top, and it looks so much better, gives the house so much more dimension, and the roof just looks like 10 times better instantly. And that's basically what all this process is all about. Something that may seem quite obvious, but what a lot of people forget about is the different roof patterns that you can use on your builds. If you go to the build menu and then if you click, there's a little kind of square on the top of the roof that's got like a little roof pattern on it. If you click onto that, you will be given a list full of roof patterns, and you can literally pick any single one you want and put it on the roof. This is vital to making sure your house looks amazing, because you can pick any of them, absolutely any of them, but you need to make sure you pick the right one for that house in particular. And that's literally the key to it. You just have to make sure you do it correctly. Another thing I mentioned in my last video was roof boxes and stuff, because again, they are really a good tool to use on your builds. Say for example, if you build like a Cape Cod house that belongs in, say for example, Brindleton Bay, you want to kind of match the style of the house with what you're doing. So if I wanted like a cottage living house, I'd use the stuff from the cottage living pack. And even if you don't have packs, it doesn't matter. Even in the base game, you can find stuff that fits and that works. Literally all it's about is experimentation. That's all you need to do, is just experiment. Just mix and match with your builds. You're not on a time limit as well, you need to remember that. And yeah. So what if you add covered porches into the mix? Then what do? Well, first, you do not panic. What you can do is get the kind of pyramid kind of style, I don't know what to call it, but the pyramid style roofing, and just flatten it and then just put it over the roof. Honestly, the dimension it gives the house, and it looks incredible. I use this all the time in my builds just because I think it gives so much character to it. Then you can put some like pillars underneath and stuff. It looks perfect. I absolutely promise you that you will not regret doing it. Oh, I spoke a lot about like cottagey kind of style houses and stuff, but what about modern houses? Modern houses are so difficult in The Sims 4 because it feels like there's not much you can do with them. However, if you've got an odd shaped house like this, use half walls. They work so well with the build, and it means that you don't have to put a roof in an awkward position. So for this build in particular, if you put a roof on, it would be in front of the window and it would just take away from the modern boxy kind of vibe. So what you want to do instead is just get the half roof. You can use any size you want. I'd recommend one of the more middling ones though, and then if you put it on, it just looks like a balcony, and that is perfect for a build like that. So that concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!